Lemon face.
Ooh.
Tiger face.
Ah.
Lemon face.
Ooh. Tiger face. Ah.
We love starting it that way. Those of you may remember.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in today. It is a short show today here on the 8th of January.
Yep.
And we'd like you to remember that you can't spell daddy
without the Addy.
I said you can't spell daddy without the Addy. And it helps if we turn our microphone on, doesn't it, little girl?
Yep.
Ooh. Whoops. Did we get a little excited today?
Yeah.
We were a little excited today. We did turn the microphone on.
We forgot.
Yeah, and we're live. So, if we make mistakes, you get to see them.
Yeah, and you get to laugh and funny. It makes the show more funny.
That's right. There is no such thing as being embarrassed, is there, little girl?
No, you just make that word up to make people feel bad for no reason so they can take control of them. Just so you know.
No, I like what you're talking about because we're going to talk about that today in detail, and we will get there. But as you can see, little princess, the 8-year-old, is ready to dive straight into it.
Yeah.
We are going to talk about control today. We are going to talk about those that try to control you. And we want you to remember that you are always in control of your actions.
And yourself.
That's right. Who makes her own choices, little girl?
I do. You make your own choices. You, 8 billion people make their own choices.
That's right. Now, since you were born, Daddy's been talking to you like you were a 30-year-old. Is that right?
Yeah.
We talk about anything and everything. We talk philosophy. We talk all the way through politics, current events. You love science. No doubt about that.
Yeah.
You're a science girl.
Yep.
But we don't stop talking about things just because you're a child. Does that make any sense?
No, it doesn't.
Not to us.
No, child are supposed to learn.
Well, who makes all of her choices? Who will always make all of her choices?
I do.
But what will the world around you try to do?
This. Hey, you should come with us so we can make your own choices for you. Because your daddy, he's been making your own choices for you. And then I say, ready?
Go ahead. Lay it on.
I've been making my own choices before I was born. What's the matter with you? Too smart for this. Then I walk up to my dad.
That's right. We're not worried about it. Try to come with this family. This little girl makes her own choices. And that's why we're here. And that's why we bring this show is because we'd like you
8 billion
to make your own choices. Whatever those may be. We respect informed choices. Your opinion may differ from the person next to you. And that's awesome because, the whole strength diversity thing works when we talk with each other through our different ideas, right?
And yes, and if we help people like you did a couple shows back, a few weeks ago or a few months, I forgot which one, and it releases chemicals, great chemicals, and it slows down your old brain aging process.
That's right. Addie's reminding you that just a couple of weeks ago when we reported that helping others, volunteering for people outside of your network, stages off the aging process. So those of you that have been watching, you know that. But for some of the new people watching today, just giving you a little tidbit out there, reminder that if you'd like to stage off any of your cognitive decline, you can do so scientifically from all the PhDs available. Now know that you do so by helping people, volunteering outside of your network. Now, helping your sister and family is good. Do that. But helping a stranger, going out of your way to volunteer your time that could be spent anywhere else, but you gave it away to basically humanity.
Yep.
Turns out it feeds the brain.
Turns out you did the right thing and you're gonna live a little bit longer.
It's almost like you were designed that way. Isn't that right, little lady?
Yes, you're being dramatic. Because we are designed that way.
We are. So let's get into the show because we're designed to bring the news to the people.
Yeah.
But it must first start with the most beautiful part that unites us all. We are going to get into a show today that may cause division, but remember, we are united regardless of our differences, regardless of our strengths or weaknesses, which we all have, regardless of how much you've sinned before. There is a future in which you sin less. We are here to remind you, we are one nation under God. And Addie, please lead every single one of us in this nation together, unified.
Ready, kids? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible with liberty and justice for all.
Every show we end with justice for all, and every show has had a tidbit about what that means.
Yep.
Now, we're not directly going to get into Minnesota fraud because what we like to make sure is clear, as you've already heard from us, that the fraud is happening all across the U.S. And by highlighting any fraud and every fraud in any state and every state is the only way for us to wrap it up. People saying, you're picking on me, you're picking on these guys, aren't paying attention, because every human I've ever known, whether they were hard libertarian, far left liberals, Daddy has lots of liberal friends who love us, even if they can't watch the show all the time. And we have far right buddies who love us. Everybody loves the Robinettes because we don't care where you're from. We love you because you care about what it is that you care about. That's the most important part, is to care. And then the second part is to have those conversations with people who may not be on that same level with you, so that we can all
learn, change, and grow.
Yeah. If we're not learning, you're not changing. And if you're not changing, you're not growing, right? You're going downhill.
They're choosing your trajectory.
That's right, little lady. And we don't want that for anybody. So we're going to talk about some good news first today and get that brain pumped up with some juice. Now, we're going to go through and read 2026 average gas prices across America. So there's no room for argument or debate here. We want to show you what we're seeing across the nation. Addie, let's read it off. I'll do the states, you do the price. Starting off with the lowest.
$1.49.
Colorado, up top. All right, you guys got some nice gas prices out there.
Yay! $1.77. Texas.
Yeah, Texas, you know you're liking those gas prices. All right.
$1.84.
Oklahoma and Wyoming, $1.84.
Nice. $1.88.
Iowa and Wyoming. Missouri.
$1.88.
$1.91 in Kansas.
$1.94.
Nebraska, go faster.
$1.99.
Ohio.
$1.99.
Arkansas, Louisiana, Minnesota, Mississippi, and Tennessee. $2 in South Dakota, $2.01 in North Dakota. Let's go, Lule, faster.
$2.07.
Oh, Utah.
$2.08.
Wisconsin.
$2.09.
Kentucky's on the list.
$2.12.
$2.12 in Alabama.
$2.12.
Another South Carolina.
$2.13.
Nevada.
$2.17.
Georgia.
$2.17.
And finishing off at $2.19. Unfortunately for you, Big Pops and Grandma Kiki, $2.19 for Michigan. We're not going to talk about California. The cousins out there voted for that. They can have their high prices. Yeah. The rest of America is seeing it drop tremendously. Regardless of the local politics, the prices are down. Now, when Daddy was paying gas for his first vehicle, $20 would fill the whole tank up and leave me a little bit for a little snacky snack.
Oh, I like that.
We're not there yet. But guys, prices coming down like this, for those of us who understand the economy, means it should see that on the shelves. We should be seeing that in transportation costs getting lower, fees getting lower. That doesn't mean that some corporations aren't going to still try to overmarket. Yeah. So we want to, pay attention to who's not dropping their prices, right?
Yeah, not go to those places unless.
Yeah, let us know. Put it in the comments if you know people aren't dropping their prices when you know the goods and services are already dropping. So,
and we'll look into that on our few next episodes in the future.
Investigative journalism.
Thank you.
We'll do that. Very good. Now, this is great to see. We're happy to see this. This is good news. Good news is great news for everybody. So pass that along. The prices are dropping. You should know we only put premium in our taco, the TRD. Since she was born, she's only had premium gas. So I'll never pay those prices the rest of the America gets to. We always pay the higher price. But truck's got 260,000 plus miles on it all across America, up and down the mountain. So you got to use the good stuff.
Yeah, you got to use the good stuff, not the bad stuff.
That's right. Now, we do want to give an update on yesterday's story. We talked about what we said was the Russian tanker that had we broke it. We were breaking news 5 minutes after it happened. We brought it to you live. We need to want to do an update on that today. As you know, right, Addy? Yeah. It wasn't a Russian tanker yet, was it? No, it was actually a Venezuelan tanker. And they did have, check this out.
Yeah.
They did put, just like the old pirates we know, right?
Oh, yeah.
They put a fake flag on top of that tanker. You know what they put on there? The Russian flag. Venezuelan oil tanker put a Russian flag on it and sent it up to Greenland, neutral space. And Russia was trying to get it. We don't have video for you, but Russia was almost there. They even told the U.S., better stay away from our boat. You know what America said?
No.
You talking about our boat?
Talking about our boat.
You talking about our boat?
Talking about our boat that you're stealing from?
That's our boat. And it is our boat
Nice.
now. And we took that flag down.
Yeah.
That's it on that. We just want to give a little bit of update on there. There's still some more information coming out on that story. You can check that. We just want to make sure we updated you that it was not a Russian tanker. It was a Venezuelan tanker. And it did have Russian flags. It was flying under. Russia tried to tell the U.S., leave it alone. And,
No.
we don't listen to Russia.
Nope.
Do we?
Nope. We just
That's
went
right.
straight at it.
That's right.
To make sure.
Good job, little lady.
Safety first.
Now, something very important that we want to make sure you guys are all aware of right now. You know we love talking about the sun and the weather.
Yep.
We're skipping a little bit of weather update to give you
All right.
sun update, right?
Ready?
A giant coronal hole
Coronal hole.
on the sun's northern hemisphere is now directly facing Earth. Now, for those of you who remember and talk about the sun all the time, you know that the sun's, spinning around and we're spinning around it and we're shooting through space and it's throwing off life-giving energy radiation at all points in times. We regularly update about solar flares and the X-class frequency that was at a world-breaking record the last 2 years, causing geometric storms, northern lights reaching Texas.
I love Northern Lights.
This is going to increase the amounts of solar wind. Now, again, guys, even with it facing us, it's not as scary as it can seem, because as that sun's pulsing out and throwing those flares, we're just a little bitty baby back. The sun is bigger than the TV screen. We're still just this little baby. So all of that's coming out, not a lot of it's going to hit us directly, even if it's pointed at us. But Addy, why don't you remind them, why aren't we burnt up?
That's a magnetic shield.
That was a real fast little lady. I'm going to have you say that slower for everybody at home. Guys, so no, hold on. Earth would be burnt toast. You're aware of Mercury. You're aware of Venus.
Yep.
And you know why the two closest planets closest to the sun are not habitable. Right. Yeah. Earth should still be inside that burnt up radius. But it's not. Why is that, Addy? Take it from the 8-year-old. She knows.
Yep. My dad taught me this. Does you know? Electromagnetic field.
Now that's crazy. How did an accidental, without creation, electromagnetic field get put up, Addy? That sounds crazy. What's it doing?
It's taking all that sun's energy, shooting in every direction possible, and the electromagnetic field is grabbing the energy, cloning it.
What?
Yes.
Cloning? What are you talking about? Tell the people they don't know.
So the electromagnetic field is cloning it and shooting just enough that Earth needs, just enough, and shoots it right back at us.
Now this is crazy, guys. I'm sure you all remember this, and some of you probably weren't paying attention in class, but reminding you that the electromagnetic shield around Earth, which has reversed its polarization several times throughout the course of Earth's life, and we'll talk about that later.
It's
but
not an accident. It's got created on design.
Well, you can tell the design is there. Every math and every PhD at the highest levels will tell you that there is a design there. And what we want to make sure you remember is that through those pieces that we're seeing, that electromagnetic shield does clone, right? And it takes the needed energy and gives it back to us. Now, that part is even crazier, that it's able to read what we need from the sun. It just knows magically what life needs. And it blocks out a bunch of the bad stuff, and it clones and gives us back the good stuff. Isn't that amazing?
Yes.
Now, that's happening without you doing anything. You're born, you live, you love life, and you do nothing to help that electromagnetic shield, but it is consistently and constantly doing well.
Cloning all that energy and
sending it right back. The plants need life. The humans need life. Everything needs sun to live.
Yep.
And right now, we have a giant hole facing us, which is going to increase solar wind. So we will expect to see some different weather coming at us this year. Is that right, little lady?
Yep. What's solar weather?
Oh, it's from the sun.
Oh, so it's just higher or lower?
We don't know yet.
Oh.
Could be a little bit of both. Now, this next one is really interesting. We wanted to talk about some of the benefits of coffee that we're seeing from Owen's Corner.
Owen's Corner!
Thank you, Owen, for putting this one together. Let's see. This one might be a little bit harder for you to read. Scientists have now discovered the potent anti-diabetic compounds hidden in
coffee.
God bless you. Roasted coffee, guys.
Roasted coffee.
You're hearing that here in live. Scientists have discovered potent anti-diabetic compounds hidden in roasted coffee. Hidden in roasted coffee. I can't tell you how exciting that is. We sip our little bit of coffee. Thanks to Scott Adams, get this back on, right?
Right. And we don't even use roasted.
We do. But here's the thing, guys. Any news we can get as science discovers more about what we eat and what we drink, it's important to continue to learn because we're not sure we have all the information. That's part of what science is always learning, right?
This is how much
We don't stop.
This is how much we know. Is this little
That's a
finger.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how much is there to know?
Oh, for those just listening to the podcast, I'm making my arms as big as you can,
Yeah.
right? And Pluto knows the I am, right? What's one of our favorite quotes?
Guess what I learned today?
Oh, that's good too. But one of our quotes is, I am the smartest man because I know nothing.
Yeah, that one.
Right? That goes back to your analogy. Here's my finger. Here's the knowledge daddy's got. Oh man, look at all that. Oh man, I got so much to learn. And here's how much we still have to learn. It's too much, guys. It takes a team. We got to stand on the shoulders of giants who have put in some of the hard work here in America and around the world to make sure that we continue to progress. And that's a little bit about what we want to change the show today to talk about. And that's what's happening in the world. We can't stay away from some of the current events. And we've got 8-year-old Addy here so that we can kind of talk through this. We understand it's an emotionally charged situation starting off 2026 here. And we understand there are a lot of opinions on everything, as there should be. So that's not a concern. What is a concern is being informed. And we're only here to discuss being informed. Okay? What your opinion is, have it. What your opinion is, share it.
Okay.
What your opinion is,
do it.
Make sure that it's informed. Okay? And here's what I mean by this. Most of you, all of you, millions of people are fully aware of what happened in Minnesota. Now, depending on where you get your other news from, because you're here, so we know you get the good news here.
Yeah.
But where you get your other news from, and we'll use quotes, news. You have to remember that the reason Daddy, after winning all these awards back here and rejecting them all, was because they have agendas and propagandas. They don't want to bring you the truth, and they don't want to bring you evidence because that would let you make your own opinion. And that may differ from how that would benefit me or the newscast or whoever. That doesn't bother us. That's not how journalism works.
No, it does not.
We bring you the facts.
We bring you the facts.
We show you evidence.
We show you evidence. So
You tell us what you think.
You tell us what you think. Who cares if you think it's bad? We'll find out if it's bad. And whoever wins.
Well,
give
see,
him a high
well,
five.
no, let's check on my Daddy doesn't like that word. We're not winning. Okay, that's the point of this. I'll use what you said and we'll talk about it. That's a great teaching message. We're not trying to win.
Okay.
We're not, there is no winning. Right now, we're all losing because whether you're speaking the truth or whether you're misled, there's division caused. Okay, so that's not us winning. How does America win? United. Right? We say that constantly. We're the United States. Do we already know that we're 50 individual states?
Yes.
And you've traveled to most of them. Does every state have like 10 different regions and different people and different groups and different dialects? Some of them talk real quick. Some of them talk real slow. Some of them talk however they want, right?
Yeah.
But we love that. It's amazing visiting America, but not everybody has gotten out of those bubbles. Not everybody has seen those things that we've seen. And that makes them lead themselves to believe what someone else may tell them. And that's not journalism. So as you pay attention to the news and as you watch it the last 48 hours, we would like to make one thing abundantly clear. Whichever side of the aisle you like to stay on, stay there. But understand that there is video evidence that clearly shows the entire situation unfold from start to finish. If you have not watched the entire video from start to finish, then you may not have a completely informed opinion. And it's very easy to tell when you look at the mainstream media what they want you to believe. They've inserted their opinion, they have it ready for you, and they're shoving it down America's throat. Now, this is not acceptable because that's not journalism.
No, it is not.
If you've watched the video and from your opinion, from what you watch, your opinion's different from others,
that's amazing.
so be it. But if you've not watched the video, please take the time, if you're going to be involved and if you care on those current events, to watch it. But most importantly, above all of that, because not everybody would want to see that, understand that the journalism coming at you that won't show you the video, won't talk about the entire side, won't show you both sides of any story, already has their mind made up, and they're trying to make your mind up. And we don't deal with control, do we, Addy?
No, we do not.
The 8-year-old reporter does not allow that. We don't raise our family that way. We want each and every single one of you to make your decisions.
Your own choices.
We just want them to be informed.
Yeah.
And as much as I've repeated that today, I'm not going to be redundant because you can't find this. This is why we don't get along with lots of mainstream journalists.
Yep.
They're not trying to bring you evidence.
The real truth. They say it, but they don't bring you the evidence.
That's not journalism, guys. So
No,
please
it's
stay
not.
away from that. Your headlines on your phones, your pieces, we've taught you these tricks. If you take a person next to you and you have a friend and you both look at your headlines on your phones that your phones give you, you can easily see the manipulation that they're trying to put on you.
Yeah.
Okay. So all we want you to do is be you, as strong as you can be.
As strong as you can possibly be, the best way possible. Like Play-Doh.
And this year, we're going to see a lot of people try to turn it up. I'm just going to remind everybody that this is not 2015. This is not 2018. The same tricks, the same tools that they've used for decades no longer work. They're no longer accepted. And we are moving forward together, united. This is the 250th year for celebration. We have many things to do, from the contest that you and I are getting into to America's field trip to the National Mall. Again, there are some amazing things happening this year, but we must first, before we can ever get there, come together. And those that are seeking to divide us now are putting it into overdrive. I encourage you, whatever your beliefs are, whatever your strengths are, to use them to help America unite. Today's episode is a little bit short because the spacewalk is underway. If you're not watching it, you got to get over to it. We got spacewalk today for the next 6 hours, all day today. Flip over to NASA, and they've got some wonderful stuff. I was trying to bring it up here, but it's not letting me pull it up. Artemis 2 launch. Yes, Lily?
There's 24 hours in a whole day and night. 12 hours in a day, 12 hours on a night. Put that together. 2 plus 2 is 4. So that's 24 hours.
Good job, Lily. Appreciate
So
you.
6 hours is almost half of it.
That'll be 1/4. That's a quarter.
1/4.
Good job. Okay, so we've got that underway. It's 8:58. Scott Adams has a wonderful show today, still in good health, still bringing us the news. Owens is just putting in his work day in and day out. Lots of information out there. Robotics is on the list. Tomorrow, we're going to update you how the launch went today. For those of you that are able to flip right over to the channel or are already watching this morning, you've been having a good time. For those that haven't watched it today, Addy, will you remind them what record we have taken place?
Let's see. Mike.
Yep.
Fence.
Hey, good job. Nice job, little lady.
Mike Fence, 10th, ties NASA's the world's most.
Oh, today's the tie. So he's got to go on another one later this year or further down the road so he can break that tie, right?
Yeah, make it 11.
Yeah, well, he's tying 10 today. And who do we have? Who's our rookie?
Zena.
Oh, sorry, not rookie. Who is her first spacewalk? Xena the Warrior Princess.
Zena's car man.
Oh, man, she's going to be doing some flips. She's going to be doing those flips up there just like Xena the Warrior Princess. That's going to be cool, guys.
Yeah,
And if she's not, she better be. That's what we're tuning in for. We want to see those flips, right?
Yeah, if I was up there, I'd probably be doing some cartwheels.
Oh, man, you would do some cool spacewalks. We'll get you up there. That's probably going to be more 2028, but don't worry, Addy. We're going to go up there. All right, guys, it is 9 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in today. Today's show was short and sweet with so much pain and hurt being out there in the world right now. We know that when you leave our show, you're going to be thrown right back into it. So we just want to encourage you to please, as a journalist, you're a journalist too, ask questions, ask for the evidence. Don't allow anyone else to shove stuff down your face without evidence, okay?
Yeah.
That goes for anything in all industries. We must ask questions. We must ask to see evidence. It's a scientific way.
And also, just so you know, everything in life, this stuffed eagle, everything is math. Just so you know. Making sure.
Everything is
Okay.
math. So add it up and we stay together.
Peace out.
United, we stand strong. Divided, several of us can fall. And it's not acceptable to see anyone fall when we have the tools, we have the future, and we have the ability to come together.
Yep.
May we please return to unity in 2026. Okay? To wrap this up, just so you understand, whether the last administration did anything bad, wrong, or what, there was no hate in our heart. You will not hear from certain groups of people hate about other political people.
Yeah.
But there is a group, political party, that does hate. And we ask you to think about that.
Think about
How
it.
can you hate people you've never met? How can you hate and hate and hate and then expect anything to return other than more hate? We're about love. Everyone we know is about love. Our liberal friends are about love. Our buddies on the right are about love. Everyone in the center is about love. This is why the mainstream media will push hate. Please stop the hate. It's the only way for us to move forward united.
Only way.
One nation under God.
Daddy without the Addy.
I said you can't spell daddy without the Addy. One more pledge and let's get out of here. I love doing a double pledge.
Yeah.
I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible with liberty and justice for all.
We love you guys.
For joining in.
Thank you for tuning in. Short show today. We'll have more in depth and we'll be right back with some amazing inventions coming your way tomorrow. Love you guys. God bless.
God bless America.